Hey everyone, it's Neema and Sean with the Neema Group at Marcus and Millichap. We wanted to share with you a story of a recent closing that I think you guys would all like to hear. It talks a little bit about the benefits of including a broker up front early in the process, how we generated 17 tours, in-person tours during COVID, and how many offers we got and how it ultimately helped our client. So the client was actually somebody Sean and I have worked with for many years. He's a top money manager here in LA. We had helped him transition out of management intensive Hollywood K-Town multifamily buildings. We put him into a couple really strong triple net properties that proved to do really well for him during COVID, and a shopping center in Colorado that he is very happy with. He had inherited a property from his father who passed away. And I'll let Sean talk about how early in the process he brought us on and how we were able to guide him to make decisions to save him money and to ultimately sell it for a higher price. So Sean, can you talk about that briefly?
Yeah, so we were looped in about, I would say, a year prior to us going to market, and which was very beneficial for us, more importantly, the client. Why was that beneficial? Well, we looked at a couple of things. Obviously, we went out to the building early on. Neema and I toured the units. There was a significant amount of deferred maintenance on the property. For example, something you're looking at here was they were responsible to get the soft story retrofit done, but with that, along with the deferred maintenance as well, we actually just advise the client to just sit tight, not really do anything, and take it to market this way. Another thing that we were looking at together was he had some vacancies pop up organically, talking about should we fill it up. There was some tenants he already engaged with as far as buyouts. We actually went down to the numbers and said, this is where the price would make sense. This is where it wouldn't. This is how you should approach it. So we were really engaged from the start, and overall turned out to be very beneficial for the whole process.
And we actually met his contractor out there because he was adamant about doing some of the work to the building. And our feeling, which was matched by his contractor, who's also a multifamily owner, was either do it all or don't do nothing at all. And for this asset specifically, it was don't do anything at all. This is a copy of our opinion of value that we put together. We study obviously the sales comparables, the building, because it had so many vacancies, the potential. You can see here that our target suggested list price was $1,750,000. We did hit our price of $1,750,000. One of the ways we got to that premium was we spent a good amount of time putting together a detailed rent survey for the property, because we were getting a lot of pushback and pressure from buyers saying your rents are unachievable. And what we had done is put together, you can see here almost 20 rent comparables of comparable buildings, comparable square footage, similar amenities, which is basically none, and prove to a buyer that the upside is real. And that's how we were able to generate 17 tours, right, Sean? How many tours and offers do we have here?
We ended up with 17 tours and 10 offers.
And that's all during COVID. And that just shows you that people are looking for product. It doesn't matter about the condition, as long as you're within a way that they can reach their goals. And I think what we learned here was, excuse me, not only were we able to hit a premium, but we were able to make it an easy process for the seller by not having to really roll the sleeves up and do a lot of work to the building prior. And we were able to convey to a buyer that you will be able to hit a strong yield once you finish the renovations in the property. So please engage us as early as you can in the process. Let us be a guide for you. Even if you don't want to hire us or if you have other obligations, we get it, but allow us to be a service and be able to give you information to help you make a decision. If you have any questions about this comp, please reach out. Thanks very much.